And we're on, champ.
Are we? Are we rocking and rolling?
I think we're going.
Doesn't sound like, can you hear me?
I can hear you.
Oh, okay. Yeah, no worries. All right. What are we doing here, man?
Well, cryptocurrency, bro.
Yeah, okay.
It's funny. Let's just start it off like this, right? Okay, so you know the 3D matrix that a lot of, say, the 99% of the world's population are trapped in, right?
Yes. Oh, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
So let's just go back, say, 2 weeks. And let's talk about cryptocurrency to somebody that's trapped in the 3D matrix of reality and the 99%, right? They're like,
are they aware about?
Well, no,
okay.
they're not, because they're
okay.
They're just following a line. They're following the you want to be rescued, you want to be safe. Here, come over here, line up for the get your freedoms back, right? So
just drink your fluoride water. You know what I'm saying?
Hey, someone said to me the other day, you need fluoride water. So I think
for your teeth, I believe they say it is, isn't it?
That's the biggest load of shit. Anyway,
well, I remember Hitler gave it to his prisoners. But anyway, let's go. Yeah. So off track.
So you can talk about cryptocurrency, and but all it takes is for one episode on 60 Minutes, and everyone's like, hang on a minute. Oh, what's that?
Yeah.
What's that thing? Oh, there's a thing. I've seen it. I've seen it on SBS.
It's digital, but
Oh, yeah. And all of a sudden, they click. So what is it? What is it with mainstream media that then starts to get people's attention when something happens in the world? Do you know what I mean? Like, you can talk, you get what I'm saying, right?
Yeah, but why are they doing it now, but?
Because it was on the TV.
No, but in saying that, I remember a few years ago when they kept on dropping the old Bitcoin thing every now and then, but it was just Bitcoin, and they're saying, "Oh, here's the ATMs," but that's all it had, and then it just disappeared. Yeah. And then all of a sudden, I want to know why I've got certain people approaching me after I've told them about this, and they go, "No, I don't understand. It's not physical, right?" Yeah. And then all of a sudden, did you watch 60 Minutes? And I'm like, I don't watch TV, man.
So someone's asked you, did
yeah, well, yeah.
There was a thing. What was it called? And you go, NFTs. That's it. Yeah. And they know more than you about it. And you're like, but you don't even know what the word NFT is.
Yeah.
But they know more than you because it was on 60 Minutes.
Yeah. Well,
but before that, it was whatever was the main talking point of mainstream media. So anyway, look, what do you know about cryptocurrency? And is there anything you want to know about cryptocurrency? Because I actually don't know. And this is why I've got you over here to go down the rabbit hole a little bit.
Me, out of all the people.
Well, I mean, look, it's either you or I stare over there at that wall and get no sense back. So,
well, that's like a lot of my conversations with certain people, just going in the brick wall. But I would like to know.
What do you want to know?
About this 60 Minutes segment that I've been hearing about from, I don't know what to call them,
NFTs?
The ones that, the ones just watching TV. You know what I mean? Like,
you want to know about them?
Yeah, well, I want to know about this 60 Minutes thing. I want to know what they were talking about with crypto. Like, were they just talking about Bitcoin or were they talking about shit coins? What were they doing?
I think to narrow it down is I think that they got somebody from either the 2013 bull run or hype. Say, for example, someone purchased some Bitcoin in 2011 and then, they had this one dude, that obviously anyone that bought Bitcoin 2011, 2013, held on to it, and then sold off in 2017 in the bull run 2018, made millions and millions and millions of dollars. Because back then, I think 2012, one Bitcoin was worth $4.50 or $4, So I calculated it the other day, and
would have been pretty hard to buy it back then.
Well, listen to this. Listen to this. Right? Okay, now if you had $1,000, you got to turn the phone to the side. If you had $1,000 and you bought back in 2012 for one Bitcoin being $4.50, you would have got 22,222. Just look, hey, there's 5 2s. 22,222.222222 of Bitcoin. Yeah. Okay, in today's money, let's see what that is. In today's money, let's fire away. Let's get this thing over here. So let's go up. Now, before I...
Coin market cap.
Let's go big man. Okay, so this is all in. Actually, let's go. Okay. $73,000. Okay, times 73,964. That is 1.6. Okay, look, there's a lot of numbers here, but this is one basically.
Bill Gates numbers? Is that what we're talking about here?
Hey, what, on the table or off the table? Bill Gates? No, is that trillion or billion? That's billion. Billion.
Yeah.
1 billion. 643 million. 644,444.44. If you bought $100,000 worth of Bitcoin in 2012 and you spent $4.50 per Bitcoin.
No, 1,000, wasn't it? You said not 100,000. It was $1 grand.
If you bought $100,000 worth of Bitcoin, that's so. If you put $100,000 in, okay, I seen through the internet the other day that somebody did that apparently, which that would be that worth unless they sold it off. Anyway, so that then goes into the chap in 60 minutes. So,
okay,
did he make that, or did he make that's in today's money?
Yeah.
He could have sold that off and made a couple of hundred. Anyway, I had this one chap, and then I think they went into the NFT space. That's a phone ringing.
Oh, it is, yeah. What's going on?
Is it spooky? Is that camera alive? Anyway. Okay, look, so we just went over here to that, so we can stop the share here. We're back here. Okay, so that is... that is that worth. So, it's like a futuristic.
What I
anyway
want to know. Oh,
sorry. That's all I know about that.
Right. Okay.
Okay.
What about? I've been hearing a lot about this Bitcoin that's getting mined in China. That's it's fraud.
Oh
fuck! It's never. No inside jokes.
Oh, that makes sense. Okay.
Can't do inside jokes. Yeah.
I know it makes sense.
Yeah.
Okay, I know what the fine's doing. Anyway, so I don't know, but apparently they do 30% of the 30. There might be more. I think China mines 30% of the Bitcoin.
Yeah, but what's this about it being fake? It's not real.
Wouldn't surprise me.
China
being China.
Yeah, well, where are you buying all your Bitcoin from? Like, is it
Well, I don't know. I don't have any.
Yeah, but you know what I mean? Like, are these just normal people buying Bitcoin from, I don't know, like, is it CoinSpot, or are they just buying it straight off the Bitcoin website? Like, Australia's got an Australian Bitcoin one as well too.
I don't know.
And how is it still available considering there's only 21 million coins? How is it still available
because I don't.
Right now?
Because
how's it not being just smashed?
Well, because
up?
I don't think that whole amount in the circulation supply is gone.
Yeah, I just thought that people would have just smashed it up straight away. Like, when you think about it, 21 million coins, that's it. How is it still around? Because it's still getting mined, right?
Well, Bitcoin's going to be around till 2146 at least.
Do you reckon that long? Like, that's how long it takes to mine it.
It's not going anywhere. Yeah. So, yeah. I mean, so at I think the last block will be broken down in 21. What is it? So it's here for a very long time. Now, here's the thing. This is what I really want to say.
Right.
Okay, let's just go back in time.
Right.
Okay. Now we're in a telecom shop.
Yeah.
Okay, and we got like those grandma phones that you pick up and ring. Do you know that there's a generation out there that barely knows that they exist?
What do you mean?
Well, it's just like there's a generation out there that don't know anything pre-Google. Like, for example, they don't know about the VHS, the CD. There's a generation out there. So there's a generation out there that don't know about the telephone. Most people used to have in their homes in the 80s. Right. How about this? This is my example, right, of the future. Are you feeling it?
Yeah. I'm waiting for the Jetsons. That's why.
Yeah. Right. So imagine me going into a telephone shop in, we can just say the 70s, but it doesn't matter because the 80s will still vouch for it.
Well, is this in Australia or America, or like where we're going? Because everybody always carries on about Australia's pretty far behind. Like, especially foreigners, when they come over here, they go, "Oh man, you guys are so far behind."
What's his name? oh God, what's his name? Kirk Douglas movies where he's just cruising around with that like little handbag brick thing that was a phone.
Michael Douglas, you mean?
Douglas,
Yeah, Mikey.
yeah. Sorry, yeah. Anyway, let me just wrap this up, right? Because I don't want to lose people on my little fantasy voyage.
Probably
I always
lost a
seem to
few
go
already.
Fuck. So, imagine me walking into a telephone store, right? In 1980s, when all they were selling is the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 hash, yeah, and 1, 2, 3, so you could have all your closest family and friends.
With the cord as well.
Yeah, with the cord, right? Right. Imagine me walking in the 80s and saying, "Do you guys want to invest in these?"
Yeah,
and they'd go, "What the?
Yeah, you're crazy."
Yeah.
Why would anybody want to have this in their pocket?
Would you want to invest in these in the 80s, right? In the telecom world? And I said, listen, in 40 years' time, not even that. Let's round it off. Okay, it's 1985. So in 20 years' time, 2005, I know that iPhone 3 was out close enough because the iPod was out. 20 years' time, this will be, the next thing on the block. Is Apple number one in the stock exchange, like $100 trillion, $1 trillion market cap. So it's a big thing now, right? Imagine that. So that is the same sort of conversation when you go into someone and say, this is the future of crypto, so it's like, well, how can you deny that is not something to consider?
Yeah.
The conversation even say 1995, you would go into a phone store and say, hey, would you consider investing in this?
Yeah.
It's going to be nothing. It's rubbish. Throw it away.
Yeah,
we'll never use that.
Yeah.
This is all we use now.
Yeah.
So this is the conversation we're having now about Bitcoin.
Without that thing, Yeah.
These are way more smarter than you and I.
100%, because we're getting dumber and dumber as we go on, right?
This thing tells me the time, tells me the date, tells me where to go.
We're getting plugged in. We're getting
plugged into the, and you know what? The 3D matrix people can't even compute that sort of information when you lay it out to them. Okay.
Exactly right.
Right. So we can now agree that Bitcoin could quite possibly be the future, right?
100%. Yeah.
Is the dollar crashing?
Well, okay. I don't know if it is, but all I know is that they did announce that the euro dollar is going digital and the US dollar is going digital as well too.
When?
Within the next 3 to 4 years. So that to me just says, okay, everything is obviously going digital. So they're just printing and printing and printing and printing and printing, right? To the point where it's just going to go to nothing, right? So that's the way how I see it. And it's going to be absolutely worthless. So then you've got all these people holding this money and then they're going to get hurt because it's going to go, but then you're having everybody transfer over to different currencies. That's why people are throwing it in gold, silver, Bitcoin, whatever, because I don't care what you're throwing it in. Just don't throw it in. Just don't save it. Right.
I just want to say this now for anybody out there that's listening to this. We are, and we will be jumping in to the crypto market chart for an inside scoop on the game experiences, top 5 picks, potentially could go to 10.
Ooh,
yeah. And not only that, we're going to dive deep on if I knew somebody that wanted to pull the trigger.
Yeah.
Right. Pull the trigger and throw in
$50,000.
Yeah. I will do some calculations. Yeah. I will go deep and the game experiences top picks of could you potentially turn into a millionaire?
How big's your kahunas?
How big's your balls?
Yeah, well, that's it.
Are you going to pull that trigger?
Ooh, pull that trigger.
Do you want to be one of those 3D matrix sheep that'll never happen to me?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. Oh, hang on. Yeah. Unless, Koshi, Saturday morning, you could be a millionaire. And then people will start to believe, right?
Well, he's got your back, right?
Well, how about this? How about you just stay at home and sit on the lounge and wait for your possibility and your chances to win money on the cash cow?
Man, I'm so glad I don't have TV. You know what I mean? Like, I'm so glad. Like that
you're missing out on.
It's just absolutely ridiculous.
Yeah. Okay, so here we go. All right, so I've been. I remember in 2017, 2018. I remember the hype train for Bitcoin. Everybody buy with the bull run. I think. Strangely, I feel like it was 2016, but it wasn't. But you know, back then it was like, you know, Bitcoin went from 25,000 to like 30,000. I don't know. It could have went to 50. I feel like 50,000 was a number, but I don't think it was. I think the max it got to. But anyway, so she took a dive last year, and a lot of numbers dropped. And I've just been keeping an eye on it and just having a bit of a look, you know. And look, I did make a couple of little sly purchases, but I've sold them now.
Bitcoin?
Well, no, not well. I mean, look, no, I'm not saying I had a full Bitcoin. Little, you know, whatever. It's not worth anything. You know. Just that old talk. I mean, now in today's world, if you pull up at a barbecue with a top of the range Mercedes and a BMW, like we play that game, the biggest dick contest. I mean, what is it now? We go to a barbecue and go,
start throwing out your hard wallets.
Yeah, just like, well, how much Bitcoin you got? Yeah, hey, you don't know shit unless you're Bitcoin rich, right? Who knows?
Yeah.
But anyway, I'll admit I'm not Bitcoin rich.
Yeah.
Okay. But after this, I might, I don't know, like I can't sell anything because I got nothing. But anyway, I'm just rambling. But yeah, I wish, you know, I wish I was there in 2017 to clean up because whatever. So anyway.
Well, I mean, look, the whole thing about this Bitcoin.
Yeah.
I mean,
it's the future.
It's pretty stable.
If the dollar crashes and the economy crumbles, that will be the global reserve currency of the world. Correct?
Yeah.
Or something close to it.
Yeah.
Unless, you know, the World Economic Forum is tied in with, or the CEOs and all these people with Ripple XRP.
Yeah.
But Ripple XRP is not the actual part that they use because they use RippleNet. Yeah. So the banks use RippleNet. So the banks today use cryptocurrency.
Who's the lady that just signed up with them? That
I think I know.
You know what I'm talking about?
Just signed up with them.
I can't remember the name, but there's some big head honcho
in the World Economic Forum. And the Davos, I think, like that. The Davos. Davos. Is there's like 3 of them that are on that board. And surprisingly, you see Bill Gates' head pop up.
Yeah. Look, he's always popping up, isn't he? What's he doing?
I'll just show you this. But, okay, we'll just go back to here.
I don't see it crashing, hey. It's been pretty solid.
It's going to, like, I mean, you know, you can't deny, is it going to take a dip or is it not going to take
a dip? But not dramatically like before.
Oh, no, wait. Well, here's the thing, right? So it took a dip. They reckon like from 2013, it went up to 18%. 2017, it went up 18%, right? But you think about the people back then in the market, where the market cap now overall is about $3 trillion, Australian dollars, not American dollars, right? Bitcoin's market cap now is like 1.3 something, 1.4, right? That's gone up $1 trillion almost in 6 months, right? And that goes to show how much more people have now adopted into cryptocurrency because it's gone up, right? So just think about all this stimulus money being pumped out in America, trillions of dollars. That means that this is...
They keep on going, eh? When are they going to stop?
Like, so, oh, look, what do you know? Okay, so if we just go here, so we can... I just want to show you because, I mean, you can't actually place... I'll just go here, BitBoy Crypto. You'll just see this headline. This is why I'm just going to get this up. Oh, God. Where is it? Yeah, see that? There we go. XRP, biggest explosion to $589. That's what I wanted to show you.
Look, I'm a big
believer. It's at $2 right now. It's at $2 right now.
I'm a big believer in it. I have been saying.
Do you think that will moon?
When?
Well, that's the thing. Well, here's the thing. Okay, so now with Ripple, so Ripple coin and the currency is completely different to RippleNet to what the world's using the bank's adoption to it. But, you know, don't quote me for that. But then, so that can't be true. Has Ripple dropped down? Oh, actually, no. There's been a bit of a Cardano's moved up to the 5th spot. So okay, so
I did a few swaps.
Okay, so this is what we'll look at, right? So Ripple now is $2. It's got a market cap of 71 billion. And billion. And there was a circulation supply. Now there's a circulation supply of 35 billion. A couple of days ago, the circulation supply was 45 billion and 10 billion vanished.
You're right.
So if 10 billion vanished, do you know what that is?
Where did it go?
That's not that question. This is the question, bro. $2, 10 billion. $20 billion vanished.
It just vanished.
Where did it go? These people are going through like this court case, the SEC court case and stuff like that.
Yeah, didn't that was all sorted, yeah?
Well, it's still on the borderline. So this is what's strange, right? So it's still going.
Oh.
They had to get some new solicitors and stuff like that. So this is what I kind of just pick up in here. I'm not accurate, but you get a gist of the little story. But so say, where are we? So let's go back 3 months. Where are we? April, February. So I think it got pulled off the charts in the markets probably around December last year.
Mm.
And so like Coinbase and a few other exchanges removed Ripple.
Yeah. And
the next minute, all the other cryptocurrencies bounce. So Ripple just was sitting at like 50 cents. And everyone was like, sell, sell, sell. So it's gone from 50 cents now to $2 in what? Since April. So it shot up. So going back now, could it go to what the Simpsons predicted?
Yeah, well, that's why I find it quite interesting because it's the same there.
It's the same number.
Yeah. So I'm pretty sure if you could pull that up, you'll find it.
The Simpsons?
Yeah. But it's, what else did they predict? They predicted Trump getting knocked. So, I mean, what's going to go down? Are we just going to believe everything about the Simpsons here? There you go. XRP. Just goes up.
What in
it came up.
What happened here?
Mate. There you go. YouTube. That's it.
Yeah, I know, but I can't play it.
Oh, yeah.
Where is it?
There it is. See? 589. It's right there. Same price.
But was that in the actual Simpsons itself, or was that just like, has someone just memed that up?
Well, I have seen the video, but you can't play it. What's all that? Crypto, there you go. See? For codes 2015.
This, Simpsons reminds me of like a grandkid tied to like the Jewish community, because Hollywood and is all like Jewish people. And it just reminds me of, to being, yeah.
A lot of people just don't get it, hey? But it's actually quite interesting. I watched one of the documentaries and it was a Bitcoin one, and they're actually showing like how this guy was making the physical coins.
Mm.
Would they not be rare?
Yeah. What do you mean?
Like they were actual proper Bitcoin coins that he was making. It was in this documentary. It was like, I don't know how old it was exactly, but it was a while ago when I was watching it, because I was trying to figure out what this shit was for a long time, man. It just was not making sense to me. Hey, when you watch documentary after documentary and it's like, oh, I kind of understand it, but I don't want to put my money into it because I'm not sure. Because this, if you put your money into something that you don't know, you're just thinking, I'm just going to lose my money, right? But then now looking back,
what do you mean about the actual coins?
This documentary I was watching, this like a physical Bitcoin this guy was actually making. And he was like putting like little stickers on it and everything as well too. Like he was actually making physical coins. Have you not seen that?
What, the real Bitcoin coins?
Yeah, like he was making real coins.
Yeah, but are they worth anything?
He was the same. It was in the documentary. And it showed all these like.
Are they worth the amount of Bitcoin coins?
Yeah, apparently. Like, but how?
You can't do that.
It was in the documentary.
Well, I mean, it's like a gold bar, right? If you have a gold bar worth so many ounces, it's got its worth, right?
Yeah.
Could you do that? You can do that in Bitcoin.
You haven't seen that one?
I don't know.
Where?
You can just hold one coin and you go, well, it's just valued.
Yeah.
It says on the thing.
It was in the one where they showed these guys and they were mining for it in this big container, like a big storage container, and it had all the air cons, and they just had these computers going constantly, and it was just shooting this air con onto it to cool it down so it wouldn't. Can you imagine how rich those guys would be right now?
I can imagine, but I just want to throw this in. Okay, going back to the 3D matrix of people that don't believe anything until it's on the TV.
Yeah, that's a big problem.
Let's sit down with them and say that, will you accept Bitcoin as payment, considering that 1,500 years ago, we used to sell and trade sheepskin?
Yeah, it's crazy, eh?
Yeah. You know, like we've gone from sterling, gold, not in order, but, you know, salts, sea salts. Sea salts were like the true, it was like this Arabian prince that was worth like billions and billions and billions of dollars back in like the 1400s.
People went to war for that shit.
Yeah. You know,
the Roman soldiers used to have it with them, you know?
Yeah. And, you know, now you tell someone, say this digital currency, but we're all going digital. And it's like, no. Well, then this is like me going back to the phone, being in the phone store and saying, well, this is the future. I mean, I think that, you know, you look at all these elderly people as well that shut it down, like the Buffetts and the Gates and that other creepy dude with the glasses.
Yeah, isn't that his business partner?
Yeah, have you seen him?
Which is quite strange, right?
Like an evil villain.
Yeah, I know. Yeah. Bill Gates and Buffett, like mates, but he has not invested in Microsoft or anything like that. Have you noticed that? Like they've passed, like they jumped on Apple later. They were never onto it. Yeah. You know, Google as well. Anything with technology, they don't want to have a part of it.
Do you believe Steve Jobs got smoked because he's the opposition?
From what?
Okay.
No.
No. Right. So, okay. If you look at Bill Gates' worth, I think between 40 to 50% of his worth right, is invested into Berkshire Hathaway.
Yeah.
Okay. Do you know who is the CEO of Berkshire Hathaway?
Buffett.
Warren Buffett.
Yeah.
So what does Berkshire Hathaway own? Everything. You know what's weird? Coca-Cola. They're the shareholders, right?
Yeah.
Right. So they own Coca-Cola.
Yeah.
They also own Pepsi.
Yeah.
They also own everything else.
Didn't they have a bit of Apple as well too?
They probably got their hands in all of that.
Yeah.
But like, this is why you see this, like, you know, that generation of people like going against all this movement in the crypto, because all of their wealth is all invested in that older sort of technology, you know, that they can't pull out of, you know. And it's funny because before the lockdown,
they don't have anything to do with Amazon, do they?
Who probably?
Yeah.
Look, there's like it's like Berkshire Hathaway, Vanguard, this other one like BlackRock or Castle Rock or something that owns, like, you know, and then the DuPont group, like there's all these people. But before the plane stopped, Warren Buffett pulled his hundreds of millions out of Boeing.
Yeah.
I don't know what I'm going to do. You know, and it's funny, throughout the whole pandemic, China's economy has never stopped. The rest of the world stopped and slowed down. But all of their money is pumped into China's economy. And you know what? People just do not understand.
It's actually pretty sad when you think about it, because it doesn't look good.
We're at war.
It does not look good at all.
Under attack.
Because, but nobody even knows it.
I know.
They have no idea, man.
Left, right, and center, and nobody
whatsoever. What are you going to do? Yeah, it's great to go off and buy crypto and make all this money and blah, 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 blah. But what's going to happen in 10 years?
Well, this is why you got to get in and get out.
Yeah, okay, well.
Before they regulate it and fucking take all your money and fucking tax your fucking 90% capital gains.
Well, hasn't Biden done that capital gains tax of 43 or 47% or something like that?
Do you know what he did today or yesterday? He goes,
did he wake up?
He fucked up. Anyone under 400,000 that makes $400,000 a year will not be taxed.
Really?
That's what he said.
Was this just in a rambling thing where he's like,
literally.
we hold these truths to be so for
Hang on, where is it? Where did I just watch it? Who played it? Here, I'll play it in the background here. Look.
Oh my God.
Can we? Yeah. Yeah. Put it on your microphone just so people can hear it because yours is more sensitive. But press play and put it up.
For the next 10 years. The reason I'm bothering to do this is I keep hearing on the press, Biden's going to raise your taxes. Anybody making less than $400,000 a year will not pay a single penny in taxes. Anybody making less than $400,000 a year will not pay a single penny in taxes. And we will
be afraid. Be very afraid. That's what I have to say.
And people that make over like 2 million and 4 million, you know, they'll increase their capital gains. You know, like, how can you say this, right? How can you say that throughout the pandemic they pumped out trillions of dollars in stimulus, but yet they can't just say, okay, well, let's just print the money and whatever, we'll just hand it out evenly and da-da-da-da. Like, why are we increasing taxes? We're increasing taxes to pay for shit again, to bail everyone out. Like, why are the people suffering? You just fucked us over, dude. You just fucking took all the toilet paper. Like, you just cleared the shelves. I could only buy 2 Chucks fucking napkins to clean my bench top, and I was limited. I couldn't even get the sponge scourer, you know, that where you put the liquid in that. I couldn't even get that and some pads because there's 2 of the same products. You know, so tell me what increasing the taxes are going to do. You know, like, this isn't conspiracy talk. This is actually the truth. But we can't really go off topic here because this is all meant to be crypto. But you know what, man? Like, and this is the truth. Over the last, say, you know, because you're in the roofing game, in the last 6 years, it's school projects, right? Hospitals, polices, and ambulance stations.
Yeah.
Right. So you can confirm that it's government projects, right?
Yeah.
So all of the money and all the taxes go back into government projects, right? Or it's not the roadways and the infrastructures and stuff like that. But then like the hospital will go and put $500 million in a fucking car park, and then we have to pay for car park fees. Like, just all this shit, you know, and like the tolls and the motorways and stuff. Like, if you want to do a round trip of Sydney now, you know, it's almost $100. Like, what the fuck? Like, people just don't get what's going on, you know?
Well, look, let's just say it's been a couple of weeks for me doing my own thing, and already I'm avoiding the tolls, man. Just going, I can't believe this shit. Are you kidding me? Just to get up and go to work. So this is why everybody's looking for this alternative, you know, because the way how I see it is in everybody. I mean, this is the thing, everybody doesn't know, man, but it's just like, it's like even like what my dad said last night. We bought this house for 50 grand. 50 grand. Now, houses around here, minimum 7 something, right? Mid 7s, right? And it just goes up to whatever, 1 point whatever million, right?
Would you go home? Go continue. Sorry.
No, well, I'm just saying is like, when you look at that and you go, well, this isn't fair. Why should we have to pay all this money? And they just have the outlook of, oh, well, that's just how it is, da-da-da-da-da. And it's like, well, no, that's not fair, because why would you literally spend your whole entire life waking up, sitting in that traffic, going to work in a frantic rush, working all day, going home, not even having any time for any freedom or anything, and just repeat again, and then wait for the weekend to what? Mow the lawns or some shit. I don't know. That's it. And then you get stuck in this trap, and everybody's saying, oh, it is what it is. This is that, da-da-da-da-da. So, they're just going to keep on going up and up and up and up. And it's like, well, the wages aren't going up, right? So how about you just look at this and go, instead of the house prices going up, why don't you look at this as in inflation is going up, right? Your money or currency, this paper that's not backed by anything, isn't worth that much anymore. So it used to be worth 50 grand for a house. Now 750 or whatever. So how about what you're using is just weak?
How about this? How about you tap your dad on the shoulder when you go home and say, Dad, sell the house now and put $750,000 into Bitcoin.
Mum would go crazy.
Oh, does she have to know?
You know, so but no, well, that's a very Michael Saylor move there, isn't it? Where he literally tells everybody, take everything out and put it in Bitcoin. That's what he says, right? So that's why I think, oh yeah, that's a little bit, you know, that's a little bit too much. Like, don't get me wrong, like I have Bitcoin. You admitted that you don't, but if you put that all into one basket and not have
how much Bitcoin you got?
You ain't gonna have anyone knocking on the door, you know.
Fly in here.
You know, so yeah, look, but that's what I'm saying. If you just put it all in that one, I wouldn't feel comfortable in putting it all into one thing. Like all I know is I just don't trust the government and I don't want to go all conspiratorial, you know, da-da-da-da-da.
They got your back, bro.
Yeah, but you know, just
out of all the years we put our faith and trust in the government, they actually made a mistake last year and kind of slipped, and it's not their fault. It's not the government's fault. I mean, I thought that we put all these leaders and health officials in power and these prime ministers and premier. No, don't be like that. These premiers and prime ministers and presidents, we put them in place to protect us and save us. But last year they made an actual mistake and they slipped up, and a pandemic escaped and managed to get its way all the way around the world. But it's okay now because now they can track and trace us and they know where we are, and QR scanner codes, and they know where we are by any given minute and stuff like that. And you know what? If my neighbor fucks up, I just call up and dob them in, and you know, they get fined or they could go to jail and stuff like that. Or, you know, I know shit's like real, but it's okay because the government's got it back, because this pandemic's going to wipe out my family if 20 or more people come and celebrate
and kill grandma, you know.
Well, that's it. I'm worried about that, man. You know, so like I haven't been able to see her for a very long time. I mean, but you know, just that one time last year, the government fucked up, and I mean, I still trust them.
Hey, do we still have to wear masks? Because it was supposed to be.
I do not wear masks. Oh yeah, over Mother's Day.
Yeah, how crazy is that? I'm waiting for Christmas. I want to know what crazy shit.
Father's Day first.
No, but you know that they're going to do something crazy for Christmas. You know, man, for sure. Something crazy is going to spark up, and it's going to get to that point where everybody's just going, they'll start turning on each other. Like what you're saying,
what they're going to do?
Dot people in.
Can you all? Just got all this excitement because we finally got a guest back.
Yeah.
Came
out of nowhere, eh?
You know what, bro? They're going to fuck Tokyo over. They're going to let the Olympics go because it's 2020. Should have happened. They'll let the Olympics go, bro, and they will fake pandemic again, roll it out. It's all Tokyo's fault. Tokyo. They're going to blame. I bet you they have to do it. They've got to keep this thing alive, man.
Don't fuck with samurais, man. You know, what will be interesting, Bart, and everyone needs to take note on this. And remember when I showed you ceremonies of the London Olympics? Remember how they all came out on the hospital beds and they had the creepy nurse, this, that,
Everybody needs to look up which one was it?
It was in the London.
Yeah, but which one?
Yeah, I think it was the Olympics.
2016?
I can't remember, but yeah, it was the London.
Everybody needs to look up the London Olympics opening or closing ceremony.
It was the opening, and it was the hospital beds with the nurses.
Hospital bed and the nurses, and it was like literally a sacrifice.
Crazy.
Yeah, like an Illuminati sacrifice, like what they do on the Super Bowl when Janet Jackson gets a titty out.
Yeah. Oh man, is there in plain sight. All the nurses come running out with the hospital beds, and there's that big friggin' thing, whatever the hell it was, some demon, man, like just casting this spell over everybody, and everybody was getting sick.
How about this?
It was all right there.
How about this, right? We are the creators of our own reality.
Yeah, 100%. Yeah.
So if you want something, you've got to manifest it and visualize it.
Yeah, they don't want that.
So how else do you do or put something out there in the universe on the grand stage that gets like, let's say there's a contract, and the contract is within myself, I can reach out and I can change my own reality. But the contract is you need to reach out and you need to manifest or subliminal program or whatever into some people's subconscious. So if that was this closing ceremony, you think about all the people in the grandstand, let's say there's 40,000, think about all the people that watched it, and that was being channeled into their subconscious mind and programmed into it through a frequency, through a noise, or through the music they were playing, and then they all went to sleep.
Crazy, eh?
And then they all manifested, and it all come through in 2020.
Yeah, well,
the government actually wasn't paying attention.
Yeah, well, that's why it's big in the music
industry. Crazy or what?
It is, man. You see that Billie Eilish and shit, and you watch her video clips.
Have you seen her? Have you seen
demon?
Have you seen what she says about COVID?
No.
I watched it the other day.
What's it?
Her eyes, like she had these contact lenses, and it was like a reptilian lizard.
Man, her family would have. You reckon she? Nah, I thought she would just be like another. I don't want to say it, but like Britney Spears, you know. Just thrown to the wolves, man. How's this for crypto talk, eh? What the yeah, there she is, there. Billy. There.
Watch. Real talk?
Oh, of course she's got.
Oh, she's changed the name. This is a crypto talk. Look, watch her eyes, bro.
Yeah, aren't they contacts, but?
I don't know. Why is there no volume?
Scared and worried, and we all have our opinions on how to keep each other safe, and you know what to do, what not to do. And so I don't want to shit on anybody's whatever, but I wanted to just really quick say,
COVID's real.
It is a really, really big deal right now, and it's not a joke. I know because a lot of us haven't seen it with our eyes what it's been doing, and
be scared,
you know. It's like hard to understand that it's real, but it really is real. And I've seen a lot of like young people
see her eyes
in the world, like all over the place, like going to the club or going to the beach.
Why can't people?
I think she's got some form of contact lens in there, but she's got issues, man.
Why can't people see through that, bro?
I don't know, because I think it's the in thing. It's cool. It's this, that, and it's got a cool beat to it as well. And it's just, man, when you look at music.
Speaking of cool.
Yes.
What about the cool thing, the new in thing, Dogecoin?
You know what? Hey, so I put a bit of shit up, just on Instagram, just as a joke, man, as a total joke. And it's actually quite funny because I do have a couple of people that inbox me and they're just like, oh yeah, I'm going to buy Doge, man.
When?
When I was, days ago? Yeah, when I was putting up the videos of it, you know what I mean? It was when I think it was Edge, the wrestler, where he came out and he was wearing the belt and it had Elon Musk's head, the Doge, and he puts the belt up and fireworks go off and I'm just like, it's going to the moon, It was all a total joke, right? I just put up all this funny Doge shit, man, and people buy into it. Absolutely buy into it. I sold all of mine straight away as soon as it went down.
Let me tell you.
Boom, got rid of it.
Let me tell you what I know about Doge. Okay, so Doge here, 65 cents. Now don't get confused because this is Australian prices. So, US prices, it's obviously a little bit less. So so this is what everybody needs to look at here. So the circulation supply is 129 billion. With a market cap of 84 billion. Now, when people get excited about this, and let's just go over some numbers, is that in an ideal world, like how much would you want Doge to go up? It's at 65 cents now to the moon. What's the moon? $20?
Yeah.
Just throw a
sounds
number
all right to me. Yeah.
Throw a number? $20, yeah? Okay, now let's see what the market cap has to be for a meme coin that does nothing.
That's a lot, man.
Okay, you
ready?
$20
is pretty high.
So what have we got? So we've got 129 billion times 84. Okay, the best way to do this is 1.6. 1.6. Are you any good at times tables when it comes to 8 times tables.
Am I good at times tables?
I don't know, man. Just makes it easier for me.
Am I good at timetables?
Okay. Hang on. Okay, so
I've been in the sun for like 10 hours today. I'm absolutely cooked as.
Okay, so let's go $10. Let's say Doge at $10.
That's a lot of money, man.
That'll be a $1.2 trillion market cap, almost close to $1.3 trillion market cap. So for Doge, for all these hard timers that think that Doge is going to make them filthy, stinking rich, it's got to go to a $1.2 trillion market cap. It's at an $84 billion market cap now. So if you go to Bitcoin's market cap is a 1.3. So Doge would have to be the number one coin. Who's got $1 trillion to put into that? I don't.
Wink to the moon, baby.
Yeah. I mean, you think about this. There's not if the population on this earth is 7.7 billion people, and I think that out of that
is that after COVID or?
Oh yeah,
7
point whatever. But let's just say 5% of that population is invested into crypto. You then times that. So then that means that everybody in this world would have to, or close, no more. Everybody in this world today would have to invest in the Doge and probably put $50 of their own money to get that up to, and that's not possible.
Well, how about this? Do you know anything about PancakeSwap?
Let's have a look. What do you know about PancakeSwap?
Absolutely nothing.
Here we go. Shiba here. This is spinner. See the Shiba Inu?
Yeah.
How do you pronounce Ethereum's founder?
Oh,
Vladimir?
Yeah, something like that. Yeah,
I don't know.
He forever looks like he's 15. He doesn't age.
Yeah, I know.
Vampire.
He made $8 billion over the weekend through all that.
How old is he exactly? Is he still in his 20s or something?
Don't know. They're trying to shut us down.
Oh, fuck.
Okay, so it's a new coin. Bang, look.
Oh, it's new.
Well, kind of. People want to invest in it.
Got a bit of a pump there, eh, man?
Volume. So there's a 10. What is it here? Price, trading volume, market rank, number 19, market cap, $14 billion. So I don't know, man. Okay, the live Shiba price today, rank number 19. Yeah, man. Look, a lot of people here are just fucking really just making up these stupid coins that just don't really.
What was that sperm one? Did you hear about that one? Like,
no, it was a cum rocket.
Yeah, that's right.
This one, cake.
Yeah, PancakeSwap. Yeah.
What do you know about this? Have you got PancakeSwap?
No, I don't. But
29.
Yeah. Well, let's just say there's a bit of a question. Just
What was the question?
What do you know about PancakeSwap?
Don't know.
And I was like, literally nothing. I do not know anything about PancakeSwap.
The live PancakeSwap price today. What is PancakeSwap? PancakeSwap is an automated market maker, a decentralized finance, so it's a DeFi. So DeFi is going up, decentralized finance. Application allows users to exchange tokens, providing liquidity via farming and earning fees in return.
Farming?
Wow. I mean, is this in a real space or virtual reality? Speaking of virtual reality, have you seen the advert for Budget Direct?
I don't have TV.
Okay. I only seen it in the gym today. Okay, so that's basically that.
All right, what are you going at with that? What is there a bit of
augmented reality?
Okay.
They're already introducing it.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
You just got to throw it out there. Just put it out there and see.
And then
it
will adapt to it.
Yeah.
It'll be like Gerard Butler's The Gamer. Okay, cool. So top picks.
Top 5, was it?
5. Look, here's one thing that I don't know too much about it, and it's actually VeChain. So VeChain's ranked number 14, and they say that it's undervalued. It's actually 28 cents, market cap of 18 billion with a circulation supply of 64 billion. Now,
Isn't
Ripple
this
XR
exciting, this one? Because it's got the QR code inventory.
yes.
That
We'll
seems
get to that.
highly practical.
Yes. So basically, VeChain, if you manufacture a bottle of wine in Shanghai, you can track and trace that bottle all the way to the gutters of King's Cross.
King's
The
Cross.
whole trail of it.
Yeah.
From leaving Shanghai, from the social credit system.
How many times I went to the toilet, man? You name it, the
Yeah,
breaths,
pretty
everything,
much,
you name it. Yeah.
How many fentanyl tablets were smuggled on the same cargo train? All of that. So circulation supply is 64 billion. Now this is double to Ripple. Ripple's 35. Well, just a bit less. It's 5 billion less than Ripple. So Ripple's at $2. $2.
Yeah. Just goes up and down.
Yeah. So the value of the coin determines the circulation supply and then how much money has to go into it then for the market cap for it to be a specific price. So can we see a $1 VeChain considering that Ripple is useless?
Well, yeah, the VeChain, man. Walmart, IBM, Starbucks.
Yeah. Yep. So you need to know.
So what happens if...
Okay, so here we go. VeChain Foundation commits to 1 million for VeChain NFT ecosystem. So it's getting into EFTs. How the VeChain-based cert app will mitigate COVID-19. So it's a solution based on VeChain will help people in Cyprus to combat COVID-19. The digital transformation consultant at Mediterranean Hospital of Cyprus announced the launch of the new eCert app, HCert, how do you pronounce it? Built as partnership. Okay, so it's doing something with vaccines. The only time
it would be that scanning and checking in shit.
Pretty much, yeah.
The QR code shit.
Yeah. The founder of VeChain was the old CEO of Louis Vuitton, I think.
Oh, really?
Something like that. Yeah. Okay, so it's got like, we need to look at partnerships.
But all what this will take for it to, if it's already got Walmart, man, Walmart.
Okay, let's look at its partners.
This has to be big.
Yeah,
has to be big.
Well, that's what I'm thinking. Like $1. Is it $1 coin? I mean, $1.50, $1. You know, could it?
Let's
could
go
it,
more.
Okay, so how do we?
How could that not hit $3?
I'm hoping it China national level partnership. Okay, we just need something. So it's all these Chinese partnerships. Here we go.
BMW
partnered with BMW.
There you go. See,
there we go.
This is what people need to understand when they go, oh, what's this
Renault?
crypto digital da 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 da. Like they don't realize that there's these projects that are involved.
Yep. So many, bro. So I mean, look,
that's a lot, man.
We don't know. Hey, look.
How long is Walmart? There you go. See, go back down. Just there.
Walmart China.
Right there.
Okay, well, it's Walmart China. Okay, yeah. Walmart is an American multinational retail corporation famous for its chain of.
This is
with the help. Here we go. With the help of the VeChain Thor blockchain, Walmart China in June 2019 launched the Walmart China blockchain. That's what it's all about, the blockchain technology traceability platform. So there we go.
I'm telling you, man, you got to get rich off this shit. Eh? You have to.
Walmart's goal is to have 50% of all packaged meat, 40% of vegetables, and 12.5% of seafood tracked using the VeChain powered platform by the end of 2020. Well, thank you very much. Thanks for coming.
And if we actually knew about all these other Chinese
H&M,
there you go.
Wow.
Look at that. China, yeah, H&M China.
Okay, who else can we?
Matter.
What else should we just pick apart? Here we go. Just one more.
Oh, there's Starbucks.
But this still doesn't answer the question of what does. Here we go. Look, it still doesn't answer the question of what is this blockchain technology. Can we play this? Will we get away with it? okay. So there's a bit of throw. So look, so VeChain, yeah. So we can't deny that VeChain is not a part of the market.
So this is number 5, I believe, of the pick.
No order.
No order.
Well, I mean, look, what would I put VeChain in my own personal rank?
Yeah.
What's a house worth?
We just went over that.
I want to see it.
Are you saying you want to buy a house with VeChain? Is that what you're saying? What's a house worth?
What's the question? I mean,
well, this was, what do you rate it out of your top 5?
Well, okay. I mean, look, I don't want to be an anonymous bidder here.
Mm-hmm.
All right. But what is VeChain worth to me?
Well, it's exciting, is it not?
I don't know. What is the question that we're actually asking here? Because, I mean, I don't know if I'm speaking in code here. Are you asking me what is VeChain worth to me?
Yeah.
And I'm saying,
yeah,
what's the cost of a house?
Yeah.
Well, to me, I mean, as much as I'd like to see it go to $2,
Mm-hmm.
I mean, bro, you know, I could see a sell-off and kick back and go to the beach at probably $1.25.
$1.25.
I'd be calling up that mortgage broker and go, bro, we've got a limit.
We do.
Yep. 1.125%
$1.25
of the $50,000 home that was bought several years ago.
Yeah, crazy. And it's even when he was even saying that the neighbor across the road, when that house went 50 grand as well too, you know, went up to 100 grand. Old mate thought he hit the jackpot. Sold it, yeah, because he doubled his money. Yeah. And then he went up to Queensland to live a better life because it's cheaper up there, right? So that was 100 grand, man, back then.
He lost out on $500,000.
100 grand. Yeah, but what's like, oh, that's just, that means nothing, because at the end of the day, money is just an illusion. Everybody's getting that in their head. Oh, money. It's just an illusion, man, because at the end of the day.
Did you buy a home for $1.2 million?
In Western Sydney? Is that what we're getting at?
If
I had the money?
Would you, okay, if you had the money, would you buy a home outright for $1.2 million?
If I had $1.2 million to purely buy a house, is that what you're saying? Would definitely not be around here. It would be in the secret location where you know where it's all going down.
So,
you know what I mean?
So the real thing is to say, yes, I would pay $1.2 million for a home that is worth the value of $1.2 million, not get in debt with a mortgage for 25 years.
Or an upgrade.
Yeah.
We went to the broker and the broker helped us out, you know, because I got a good broker.
You know what, bro? Like in life, if you pay your bills on time, you know, and you prove that you got a decent credit score,
yes,
you will be a lucky citizen and you will get the opportunity to get a debt that lasts for 25 years. But guess what? The best thing is, half of that 25 years, you'll be paying us back the interest.
Oh, yeah.
And you won't really have a home until whatever. But if you fuck up and lose that job you've been working your fucking ass for, we will take that home back off you.
That's
even if you've reached that 12-year thing. And if there's a financial crisis and we got to see a foreclosure in 2009, doesn't matter. We'll take it off you.
Crazy, Thanks for coming. What a deal.
$1.2 million. That's the life.
Because it's a long loan. And everybody just comes so miscomplacent about it.
You know how many successful people say that I wouldn't get a, do they say they wouldn't get a mortgage for a home, but they say they can rent it out?
Well, I know that Green Cardone. I know he carries on about that, Yeah.
But he just rent like an apartment, bro, for like fucking $500 a week.
Yeah, he's pretty wild, Yeah.
Bro, he's like 60 something.
Is he
jacked up on the gear?
Yeah, or in the Botox and shit as well. Yeah. But in saying that, I did see a good podcast of him, and it actually was pretty good. Like he doesn't
talk shit.
It changed the way how I seen him, man, because everybody would carry on that he was a bit of a dick. But when you just seen that he's just constantly getting after it in the sense, because I think it was his old man died at a young age and somebody else died at a young age. So he always thought that he was going to die at like 40 or something. So he just fucking went crazy, man, like just nonstop. But yeah, off topic.
So let's just go back to Doge real quickly. No, just real quickly.
So we're not doing the fives, or
no, we will. I just clear it up. I just tick it off the list. So basically, Doge, one of the main top owners in Doge, owns 28% of Doge, which was 35 billion Doge coins. So that guy could have been
Satoshi.
You reckon it's Satoshi?
Who is Satoshi? Satoshi Israel? Is that who Satoshi is? Like, you know, because look, at the end of the day, we didn't touch on that, right?
It's a guy from Japan.
Is it? But, you know,
fuck.
Or is it Israel, man? I don't know.
Israel Adesanya.
You know?
And the other 62% are all these people that bought in at the high point. So basically, if you got Doge, get rid of it. It's useless. Although it could be worth whatever. Like who knows? It's stupid. You know, all the crypto is weird. Shiba Inu is number 19.
Come rocket, man! Like, come on, man.
There's over $1 trillion.
It's a joke.
There's over $1 trillion circulation. Okay, so where are we going?
How's Ethereum Classic going, by the way? Did that? A lot of people would have jumped on that.
Did you see those stats?
There you go. Yeah. What's it at now?
Did you see that stats I shared?
Yeah. Crazy. Yeah. It didn't jump up to 200, but now it's to 155.
Here's the thing.
Yeah. Look at that.
This is where you need to ask yourself a question.
There's a green candle there.
Get green candles.
Where is that dildo?
The red dildos? Where is the... I don't know. How do you normally do it? It's up here. Hang on. Trading view. There you go. So what's this? 134. Can't be. $1.55. If that's US dollars. So yeah, you could have been right.
Crazy, man. I don't. Yeah, I mean, I don't know, but just when something gets pumped like that straight away, man.
Well, this is where someone said, like, this is one of the old school ones from bull run. You know, it's one of the sleepers. But if you have a look at them all, they've all peaked from around here. So much here at this point here, which was $9, I put a call out to people and I said, if you want to make some money, you know, that this thing could make you such and such, because they reckon that Ethereum Classic could go to $3,000 from a $9. That's what they said. That was the
I wonder how long, but man, like people got to understand too, you know, like the problem is a lot of people want to get rich off this shit like straight away within like a month or so.
This is
Don't get me wrong, I check mine every single day.
Someone said to me,
it's a ritual, you know.
Someone said to me the other day, they're like, you just like, it's always got to be that one biggest dick in the room contest. It's like, fucking just get rid of your ego, dickhead. Like so many people don't understand that. You know, that is the biggest problem in life. But it's like, hey man, do you know anything about crypto? Oh yeah, I know somebody that became a millionaire. Oh, okay, you know somebody that became a millionaire. Oh yeah. Hey, well, you know what? You know, let's call the elephant out in the room. Oh yeah, but you can't cash it out. But how did you find somebody? How do you know somebody that became a millionaire? But then the response is, but you can't cash it out. Like it's just like.
But I want to know if you know a millionaire from crypto, and let's just say, you know, I can only assume that this millionaire was a millionaire a year or two ago, potentially longer. Why would you not ask questions then and there on the spot?
Like what, from them?
Yeah. Well, I mean, you know, if I had a mate that said, hey, listen, I made a few million in crypto, as if you were not, start asking questions. Would you really be that ignorant to just fob that off and not say anything?
3D Matrix, bro.
It's crazy.
Get up, go to work, come home.
Get the pay rise, man.
Mow the fucking lawn, bro.
Yeah, I got 4 weeks holidays, man. I got 10 sickies, you
Right,
know.
if you keep good at your job for nine more years, you're going to be entitled to long service leave. And you know what you're going to do, bro?
You don't want to fuck that up.
Yeah. And
Yeah.
you're going to get, well, you were entitled to it. Did you get yours?
What?
I don't know. Everyone seems to be.
The long
excited about it.
service?
Yeah. Did you end up getting yours? We can't make a joke about it because I remember.
No, the long servicing everybody gets. The government pays for
You were
it.
trying to get it yourself.
Huh?
You were trying to get it yourself, right?
All you have to do is put in an application.
No, it's just a yes or no. You just say, yeah, I ended up getting mine.
Yeah, you put in an
Yeah, I
application
know.
and you
No,
get it off the government for
just asking
free.
you to-
Yeah.
This is a personal
Yeah,
question.
yeah,
I'm just
oh.
asking, did you end up getting yours?
Yeah, it was
cool.
mad. 10 years, yeah.
Yeah, cool.
Not from the boss, from the
'cause I didn't
government.
want to take the piss out of it.
Oh,
I was going to make a joke about it.
oh no, it comes from the government. Who gives a fuck?
Yeah,
You know
fuck
what I
them.
mean?
Anyway.
But I just remember when I obviously,
was
when
just-
but when I got it, right?
Yeah.
And then certain individuals in the room would be like, oh yeah, well, you know, we don't get that type of stuff because we work in the office and we have to stay in one company for 10 years. And I'm like, well, that's great, you know, like, thanks for raining on that parade.
Week for week.
Yeah,
Yeah.
crazy, hey, you know. Yeah, so that's it. We going on to another hot tip.
Well,
Is this where it's at now? There's a dildo. there's a few
buy green candles, you get red dildos.
Yeah.
So
there's a few candles there.
Strong buy point. That's a strong buy. When was that? That was at one. That was 1 cent. This is annoying because it's Australian dollar.
Why is that annoying?
No, because I just don't know if it's Australian dollar. Let's just double check.
Yeah, you got it up there, don't you? It says Australian dollar.
Yeah, on the side, but on the top there it goes TEL USD. So that's USD price. So I just want to, before I start spitting chips about. Yeah, I think. I mean, I think I could say it's. Anyway, whatever. So. You know, that's very good. Like, that is a very good chart considering.
Yeah.
It's a buy, sell, buy, sell, buy, people, bang, and that's bang. That's
Six
good.
of them, man.
So that's the sell. So more people are buying TELCOIN. So I mean, where would I put TELCOIN? So VeChain, look, is it number one? TELCOIN, is it number one? You know, however you put them. I know I said top 5. But no order, whatever.
No, yeah, just.
But look, I mean, we're going to throw it out there. Maybe this, you know, conspiracy Simpsons prediction. You know, let's throw Ripple in there. TELCOIN's definitely in there. VeChain's definitely in there.
Yeah. Another 2 more, man. Because I'm all out now.
I love the CHILIZ, bro. I love the CHILIZ.
Yeah, you do. Yeah.
So,
see, look, I don't know that much about it. All I know is what you've told me about it with the whole gambling situation. Online betting, yeah. UFC and stuff like that, and soccer, FIFA, and that.
You know what Joe Rogan keeps pushing? How he keeps saying, you know, it'd be good if you could judge fights from home. And that's what these fan tokens can do from CHILIZ.
Yeah, right. Yeah, but then you're just gonna have any like. You know, unless they
Cristiano Ronaldo got paid 25,000 or something, or a purchase of an NFT through CHILIZ.
Really?
He got paid by CHILIZ.
Really?
Yeah.
See, this is what I was getting at before. Like, this is what people need to understand about this whole crypto thing is, like, this is turning into like a legit currencies, right? So if we have all this currency out here that's doing like, this is like, you're really seeing, in the sense, like the death of the dollar, in a sense, right? But they are going to make it digital. So what is going on? Are we right now witnessing the greatest wealth transfer in history of mankind? That's what I want to know. Mike Maloney style, gold and silver.
You know what I actually really reckon? Yes, I will agree with that. Let me just throw a couple of things off. Is that the dollar has enslaved us. Okay, banks has enslaved us.
Yeah, because they can just keep on printing and printing. Yeah, lumber's gone up, but
could it be a sense of there may be a breakaway civilization? But think about all the things that people are offering with the adoption of it. Elon Musk's Tesla, you know, in time, you will be able to pay for a Tesla with Bitcoin.
Hasn't he already done that? But I thought it was
Yeah,
already...
I mean, look, is it up and running? Did he announce it? I mean, these things take some time. Whatever. But my point being is,
I'll be buying a Tesla, bro.
So let's round it off and say, okay, what do we need in life to survive? Okay. Do we need a Tesla? Well, let's just say yes. So that's one thing taken care of. Okay, yeah, we need food. So all we need to do is just find somebody that's willing to accept Bitcoin for food trade. Don't forget, we used to trade in sheepskin.
And everybody has a phone. So just QR code scan, bang, bang, from me to you. No banks involved. And this is what I don't understand about certain people as well too, because I've had the conversations with elder people where they carry on about this stuff. The banks are screwing us over, They're taking money out of our super. They're doing all this stuff and they hate it and they hate it. But then when you talk about crypto, they go, I don't understand it. It's not good. And it's like, it's a transaction from me to you. No bank.
In between.
Yeah, sorry, go. Yeah.
Let's fix that problem by throwing DENT in there, because DENTCOIN can relieve that problem. So we got food, whatever. So then we need now to wire that. We need a cryptocurrency that's going to deal with that. You got that with TELCOIN, right? So what else do we need? Sort of a home, but if you own your own home or whatever, so
you'll own nothing and you'll be happy. Remember?
Yeah, the great reason.
Okay, so that isn't into the equation yet.
So
brace yourself.
We can find things where we're moving into and transitioning into in this future where we will be able to use cryptocurrencies and free ourselves. You know, but like, it's funny, man, because how many people I've interacted. It's funny, through the rise of Bitcoin going from 13,000 to its current price at 72,000, along the way, I've had conversations with people in between. I tried to spark a conversation up with somebody in November, and they're like, wow.
But is this a nobody, or like, is this like, who's this type of person? Are they?
Well, in life, nobody is a nobody. Like, everybody's a somebody. In terms of, am I going to put a name to the person, and are they going to watch this and go, hey man, you were talking shit about me on your podcast?
Freedom of speech, motherfucker.
Yes, it's a nobody, right?
But, but I mean, as in like somebody that is just like, all right, plugged in, like what you're talking about before. Or that open, or you know what I mean?
Well, this one particular person is somebody that I don't like interact with on a daily, or somebody that it was just seen them once off.
Yeah, fair, cool.
But so they're but then all these other people are in the same space that have seen the rise. So I said, hey man, about Bitcoin, cryptocurrency. Oh no, like all the bad things that they heard,
It's for criminals.
Yes, criminals. Criminals use that. Okay, tell me what the dollar's been doing.
Yeah.
Buying drugs and stuff. Right? Yeah. So back then it was like, say 15, maybe 20,000. And then I've seen, a couple of people. I'm like, hey, remember that time? Yeah, look at Bitcoin go up. Just everyone just pushes it to the. So again, a couple of months. Hey, remember that? Like, now look at it. And it's just like
Orange Man bad. Yeah.
It's just like, shake. Are you fucking listening? Do you understand what I'm showing you? Yeah. Like, it's
they don't.
Yeah, and it's like, what does it take for somebody to go, hang on a minute, like, this is what you say? But then you get that reply and it's like, yeah, but you can't pull it out. And how quick can you pull it out? And what if you wanted to pull it out? They are not the fucking questions you should be saying for. You should be saying, when do you want my money and how long do I need to hold on for? What do I need to get me from there to there to there? Like, I want to be a part of this. Like, it's not about how quick can we cash in.
Because they're attached to the money. That's why, man. Like, they're just attached to this thing that is just losing its value, man, like dramatically.
That is the program.
It's absolutely ridiculous.
That is the actual program.
Like, you talk about your grandparents and stuff like that. I remember when I could go down to the shops and get a loaf of bread, some milk, some lollies and some cigarettes for 20 cents. You know what I mean? But like, now you can't get shit. Oh, what's that? One avocado?
Yeah.
For $5?
Bro, we got $200 worth of avocado.
Yeah, that was good, hey? Yeah.
And there's people stumbling. So
I
TELCOIN.
handed them all out. I handed most of them out to my mates. It felt like I was the kingpin, you know.
Circulation supply 51 billion, market cap of 3 billion. So I mean, look, it's safe to say, what's TELCOIN now? 6 cents. So what do we want TELCOIN to go to?
Yeah, look, I'm excited. That's all I have to say.
You want a TELCOIN train?
I'm excited, man.
You want a TELCOIN train?
Yeah, 100%. I'll admit it. Yeah,
so
for sure. Straight up.
So let's do some figures here. Let's see what we want. I mean, look, look, I don't even care if TELCOIN gets to $1. You know, I mean, you know, some people are lucky in life.
Yeah.
But I mean, even if we just roll with a 50 cents, you know, so if we want to see a TELCOIN at 50 cents, what have we got? We got 51 billion. 51 billion and that. So we need to go times. We need to go times 0.50, 50 cents. So we need to see TELCOIN hit a market cap of $25.5 billion to see it at 50 cents. So we need another 20, you know, and it's funny, you look at Doge and its useless purpose, and that motherfucker shot up to 100 and something billion.
Yeah, that's because you just have these crazy people backing it, man. And I'm sure there would have been more. I remember ages ago when Snoop Dogg was going, yeah, let's pump this, man. Let's pump this. And that was a while ago. So what, that whole SNL stunt, man. And I'm sure there would have been more people trying to pump it as well too. But
so people see the logo as Doge and the dog, but the dog is Shiba. Shiba. So Shiba is the other coin, which is ranked number 19. So people think Doge is Doge, but it's not. It's Doge.
Yeah.
But the dog represents Shiba.
Yeah.
Yeah. Anyway, sort of throw that in. It's fucking useless. Okay, so will all these Chinese fucking locos pump $23 billion into TELCOIN?
Yeah, look, I don't see why not. That's for sure. I mean, look, I hope.
Let's just have a bit of a quick. How you doing for time anyway? We still good? Like yeah. I just didn't know. You got coach here. You know, if you got to run home and say, "Dad, sell the fucking home, buy Bitcoin," before he goes to sleep. Okay,
TELCOIN. He wanted to get in on it. He did.
TELCOIN is an Ethereum.
He took his money, you know.
Is he going to pull the trigger?
No, like he said that he's got some money and he goes, just put it into something. And I was like,
is he doing it?
No, he wants me to do it.
Are you doing it?
You want me to put in?
No, that's what I'm asking you. Are you going to do it?
Oh, for myself?
No, for him.
No, man. Like,
you won't do it for him. He asked you to put 20 grand in the crypto fund.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah. Like, man, at least when I'm doing it myself.
You think it's a waste of money?
You know what I mean? Like, if I'm doing it myself, then that's okay. But I'm doing it for some. I mean, can you imagine? Like, this is the problem with a lot of people, right? They want this, right? Well, they act like they want this, and if as soon as they put money into it, and it does a little bit of a dip, you're gonna pull that money straight out because they freak out, and then they're like, I knew it. The anxiety, the stress, this, that, and they have no idea whatsoever, and it's crazy because when they put that money in, they're so easy to pull it out, but if you just left it in there and just forgot about it, as if to say, you know.
Well, you know what, Kevin? Do you know that a $5,000 TELCOIN investment 12 months ago, do you know what that would be worth today?
No, what is it?
Well, actually, your dad's, no, this is probably an easier figure to round up. So for a $20,000 investment in a TELCOIN 12 months ago is worth today about $5 million.
5 million.
If you were to say that to your dad in 20,000, do you reckon he'd go, yeah? let's go.
Oh, 100%.
Do you reckon that 20,000 now could make that amount of money in another 12 months' time?
Well, how about what if you put $5,000 into TELCOIN at the start of the year? What would you get?
I mean, $250,000.
$250,000.
If it went to 50 cents.
Yeah. So isn't it crazy how people don't want to put this money in and they don't even have the patience?
Mm.
You know, like, don't get me wrong. I check it on the daily basis, you know, but I'm not losing sleep over it.
Mm.
I'm, you know, the only stress what I have / concern is when they start regulating shit. Like, one day you'll wake up and you hear some crazy rule that they've just busted out.
Well, don't worry about
Not
that.
putting it out there,
Don't
but
worry about that.
I know it's going to come at some point, right? And that's why I do believe at least do this year, because a lot of these wizards that I, you know, watch and listen to and they do say this is the year for crypto, and then gold and silver will follow after. So would I say pull everything out? No. I would, depending on what the balance is, you know, depending on what it is, I'd say if I could comfortably get what I need for, you know, the bat cave, you know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
I would do
that's
that.
Not you, Blue Mountains Running Co.
I would do that, right? And then I'll just put the rest in Bitcoin and Ethereum.
I think that's the way to go. So,
You know?
so that 5,000 is 50 times your money.
50.
Is it? Yeah, 50.
There you go.
So here's the thing, right? We go to 2 up, right? Anzac Day, we go to 2 up. Let's all throw our money to double it.
Are we on the pokies chain smoking as well too? You know?
How about that? How about that? Like, this is how stupid people would be, right?
Yeah.
It's Anzac Day. I've got $5,000.
Oh yeah.
Heads or tails?
Yeah.
$5,000 on it, right?
Yeah.
You're either
Heat of the moment.
Yeah,
you know?
you're either going to win 10 grand or I'm going to win it.
Yeah.
That's highly possible, right?
Yeah.
But if you were to say to somebody, heads or tails, give me that $5,000 and you can make $250,000 in 12 months. No.
Plugged in, man. That's it.
You wouldn't even fucking they wouldn't even get that far, would they?
No. Plugged in. Man, it's like we're saying, there's a difference in this type of breed of
they'd pay $1.2 million for a home and be in debt, a debt trap for 25 years.
And the house doesn't even last that long anymore, man. Fucking tiles are falling everywhere and shit like that. So it's a trap.
So, but, you know, look, that's only at 50 cents. Is TELCOIN undervalued? I think we could see a future of TELCOIN being, I don't know, man. I feel like a 25 cents, I think. I mean, look, if the circulation supply of VeChain is 65 billion and we're pushing that to go to what, $1 something? So that means TELCOIN's got less of the circulation supply, which therefore
VeChain $1.
No, well, I think it was like $1.25 or something. Whatever price it came up to. I said it was like it needs to go up 20.
Let's get some more into that. Yeah.
So anyway, I mean, can TELCOIN reach 12 cents would be a market cap of almost 7 billion. So yeah, look, I mean, look, I'm not a rapper, but fuck, could we make it rain?
On the tell, yeah, for sure.
Okay, so
I've got the faith in TELCOIN.
So then, VeChain. I mean, look, so then, you know,
and Simpsons did the ripple, so I can't really comment on that, you know.
So
what's next? CHILIZ, I believe.
I mean, this is what I actually, a couple of people asked me some questions. I mean, look, I don't dare say anyone's going to be chugging along this deep in, but I mean, these numbers here are just what your return could.
And that's why they're not going to make money.
Well, yeah. I mean,
you know,
it's funny enough. You put out the call a couple of months ago, and it's like now the interest is like.
It's because it's on 60 Minutes, man. That's why, you know, you can have, you know what? It's actually going to be quite interesting, hey, because you can have all these people that are going to be fueled from their 60 Minutes. You know, they're going to have that in their system, as if to say, and what are they going to do with that money? Where are they going to put it? How are they going to react? What are they actually going to do? Are they going to make some silly investments?
I don't think we've got a microphone problem.
I think we do. I think it
Hang
was
on.
from the beginning.
Oh no, I'm different.
You're right?
Yeah, I'm too.
Okay.
That's better. I'm looking at you speak,
because
and
I
I'm watching
can't
my
hear
microphone.
myself at all.
Oh, you don't need to. That's a condenser.
Yeah. Oh, I've heard it before last
Right,
night.
that's like A grade. Well, this is what everyone has. This is like $800. That's $200, but the quality is better. That's a condenser where that could. So this one here, you got to speak in it. Where if I go further back, it won't pick it up. Yours will pick it up.
Yeah, right. Okay.
Okay. So
all right, let's get it. Look, I'm not on it. I'm not in on it, man.
You're not?
No.
Okay. So
wait, you've gone DENT, TEL, VeChain.
Well, I haven't really touched down on a DENT. I just said that DENT's gone down a bit. Where is DENT? She's gone. Ooh, it's not a good sign.
See you later.
Yeah, it's not in the top 100. Verge.
What about Pundi? There it is.
I remember I said to somebody about Verge, and I said, I think Verge is going to do all right, eh? And then, say, like a $2,000 investment, right, on Verge could now be worth, say, 25 grand.
Yeah, not bad.
My friend messaged me and they asked me something, and I said, I don't know, man. I just said XVG. Anyway.
Just throwing it out there.
I didn't buy. Okay, another one. Circulation supply. Well, Verge went up quite a bit, eh? It got like to 2 cents and then it took a dip. So, I mean, you look at Verge and you look at its all-time high. Its all-time high for, I don't know, I had a feeling it went to 8 cents. Where are we looking at? Oh, yeah, it did. Yeah, bang. So its all-time high was 13 cents back in 2018. So now you look at this here, and its all-time high is fucking not even gone anywhere near it. So sometimes you got to look at this and you got to say, well, you know, are we going to see the repeat of that in sort of this bull cycle? Man, I have a feeling, you know, so Bitcoin's halving happens every 4 years, right? So if it happened in 2017, let's just say that's 2020, and then we had the peak of the bull run January 2018. So, I mean, really, I don't know, man. I'm just feeling, to me, it's like November. I just got November in my eyes, but I feel November it's going to go take a hit, like take a shot up. So if we can get a dent at an all-time high times that by 2, you know,
it's a great time to buy a dent.
Do you know anyone that just recently sold it?
Yeah, you're looking at him.
So Dent, man, I like.
No, I sold it a while ago. Hey,
yeah, I like what Dent's doing. I like the fact that it's say for example, if I have a data package of 50 gigabyte a month and I don't use all of that and I got 20 gigabyte less a month, I can sell that back to you, or I can give that back to you through Dent. And I can go from country to country to country and use the Dent app and it can pick up, instead of me changing my SIM card from country to country to country, I can use a DENT app and I can use the DENT GSIM. And Elon Musk was looking at using the GSIM or whatever it's called for space.
Well, that'll be interesting when I guess when the passport, the vaccine COVID passport comes out and everybody starts traveling again, right? Once the travel industry kicks off again, that'll be not bad.
So Decentraland.
Oh, this is another one. Okay, yeah.
Yeah. Well, I mean, look, I'm just going to throw it out there. So Decentraland, TELCOIN, VeChain,
DENT,
CHILIZ.
Yeah.
CHILIZ.
Yeah, CHILIZ.
So
what is this one? Because I've never heard of it before.
Okay, so Decentraland is a virtual reality space.
Look at it.
What the
Nice little, you know. Yeah.
What are we looking at? The year? Yeah. So she's gone on a bit of a. Hang on, let me just zoom out. So this year it's gone up that much.
Crazy, eh?
Crazy, bro. And that is a virtual reality space. So,
Is it? Yeah,
so
right.
Here we go. What is Decentraland Mana defines itself as a virtual reality platform powered by the Ethereum blockchain that allows users to create, experience, and monetize content and applications in this virtual world, you know, like Gamer with Gerard Butler, like that, or Ready Player One. Users purchase plots of land. So people were paying $400,000 for plots of land on Decentraland.
Yeah, right.
And they can later navigate, build upon, and monetize. Decentraland was launched following a 24 million initial coin offering. Yeah, but I think you can tap in through virtual reality. People last year were going into Decentraland to have their Christmas parties.
Where is this?
The VR space. Demolition Man. Do you know what I mean? The VR. You put the VR goggles on, and people were going into Decentraland to have their Christmas party.
It can be whatever you want.
Well, I think it's its own space.
Where are they doing this part with these goggles?
So if you were
is this like overseas or something? Or
well, I don't know, man.
It's like at some convention or some shit.
I know a little bit. I don't know too much. So if you then look at user 2 tokens burnt, not quite. So where are we? So what is the circulation supply? So 1.58 billion. That's why the worth of it is the price that it is, because the circulation supply is less to the, you know, and the value of the market cap.
Well, look, it's exciting. That's for sure.
I don't know if they're doing the NFTs, but you can go into like Decentraland and there'll be like artwork, like in a room and shit like that, and you could like do this fucking gallery tour.
Crazy.
Yeah. So
not bad.
But yeah, Decentraland.
Kind of cool.
I mean, would you put 50 grand in a Decentraland?
Me? No.
I'm shaking my head. I wouldn't. I mean, like let's go back here. I mean, you know, let's have a buy-in. Scroll down. I mean, you know, I'd like to say my buy-in, was it 5? Yeah. If I had a buy-in here, then yeah. Maybe before that.
Sorry, bro.
So what else? One more.
One more?
I don't know. What about So I gave Mana a plug, VeChain, TELCOIN, DENT, and CHILIZ. And there's CHILIZ here. I mean, look, I think CHILIZ can see a $5 coin. I mean, I believe it should be. That's 5 billion circulation supply as well. So you look at Mana, that was 1 billion. It's at $2. Then you look at the circulation supply of Ripple, 35 billion. It's at $2. So when you start seeing the lower circulation supply, then that the value is more for the amount of buyers to say.
Yeah, well, I know you've been carrying on about this one for a while. It's like you're just waiting for it to go.
I want to see CHILIZ at $2, $3. Pull the hammer. What is CHILIZ?
Kick the chair out from the table.
Ooh, bro. Can we see a relapse? Schooner, just let's get on the beers that night. CHILIZ is a leading digital currency for sports and entertainment, powering the world's first blockchain-based fan engagement and rewards platform. Socios.com. Fans can purchase and trade branded fan tokens, as well as having the ability to participate, influence, and vote in club focus surveys and polls. Did that just cover it?
It's exciting. It really is.
You get it?
Yeah. It's exciting.
Yeah. So, I mean,
because man, this is the thing too, right? Is I've got mates which I have told about this, and they go,
CHILIZ?
Yeah. In that too, yeah, but just in general, right?
Yeah.
And actually, I did hit on this with them as well too, and it's actually quite surprises me because when they go, crypto, carry on, right? But then I say, hey, I mentioned this, right? And they go, oh, well, you know what? We already do that because they're like full gamers, right? Where they sit in their garage and play computer, like not PlayStation or Xboxes, like computer, and they all talk to each other on their headsets. And
well, I don't know if that's this,
but what I was getting at is I was saying, oh yeah, well, it's like we can do the same thing, like betting and buying shit. He goes, we buy crypto already, like we put our money into the computer, and then we can buy like the uniform for the fighter or the new wheels for the car or some shit like that.
Yeah. So, that's the adoption. But I know. I think.
But I don't understand. Like, that's okay, but this is not okay to them. You know what I mean? Like, it doesn't make sense to me. Like, how can you go? Oh yeah, well, just fob it off like that.
Well, I mean,
and you're literally wasting your own money for some stupid game where.
So basically what this does is what you can go to 7-Eleven for and buy those sort of vouchers, for Spotify or buy them for games and shit like that. But I mean, again, keep going back. You can go back and just say, well, that is the 3D matrix of just like, we just got to stick to all we know and follow that. But all it takes is, government to get on this, take full control over it, and then people, follow because now they're being forced to do it because government can now profit off it. Yeah. Which I see the future being banks become useless and pointless because they can't accept cash anymore because cash is dirty, carries bacteria, causes COVID. And then like what are banks going to be doing? Because I'm not going to be dropping checks off anymore. I'm not going to be dropping cash off. And if we do have a one world government, one world currency, new world order, that means that it's going to have to be digital, right? So let's say, what are you going to do, banks? Well, we're going to use crypto. But if there is two ways, because they're going to have to regulate it, so they'll probably put like, not tariffs, but they'll like put like this huge tax on exchanges where we will get taxed because they'll do a new law because it's illegal, right? So it will be, you have to come to the banks to do it, where the banks will charge you like 2%. At the moment, you do a transaction fee and it's 1%, right? So that the government will charge the exchanges where we get fucked over, where it's going to be like 25%. So where we think we're going to make this money, so which is then going to make us go to the banks that are going to offer it, right? So then these will shut down. They'll become nothing, the exchanges, or the banks will buy the exchanges. So basically, if you want any form of crypto, and only the crypto that the banks allow you to do, because now they've just crippled the exchange market, you then are getting all your cryptocurrencies through the banks, and the banks will get money that way, and the banks will, So, I mean, that could be a possibility. That's kind of how I thought it could go down, because they're not going to shut every bank down. So banks are going to have to do something. So if that is what banks are going to do, and then if the government monetizes that, then that means that it's all controlled.
That's why you got to get out in time, yeah?
4 years. 4 years. And I mean, you could see like a fucking, what was I thinking of? I'll actually show you that budget director.
Is it all going to happen when
budget director? But actually,
is it all going to happen when old mate comes down with a mental severe illness and has to step down? Is that...
No, why? He's the best now. God, this is going to be so hard to just pick apart.
With aliens.
Hang on. No, the people are going to love him now, because people under 400,000 are going to have to pay taxes. He said so himself. Is that how you spell advert? Yeah, I'm probably not gonna. Probably budget direct. Anyway, so have we got what we needed out of this, or?
Yeah, well, are you happy?
I mean, I could definitely say I'm happy, but the whole thing is anyway, it's an augmented reality where it's just like all this matrix sort of shit, where the person that's drives this sort of like, Tron, sort of like Tron, so this Tron sort of design car. And well, let's be real. So basically what I'm getting at with this is, they shut the system down, turn all the switches off, have a fake alien invasion.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's
Yeah.
There it is. Yeah. Oh God. You're kidding me.
See?
Yeah.
Can I play it? Watch.
Budget direct.
Just going to pause it. Bob Proctor. I'm just going to pause it because I think it might pick up the algorithm, so you don't get sort of pulled playing the video.
My car was just T-boned by this character?
Yeah.
By this character.
I don't like the game he's playing.
Congratulations, you win, my friend. Your car might not be able to repair itself, but you've got something just as powerful. But direct car insurance.
Big cover you can depend on without the big price.
You need a little less screen time, Senator.
Big cover without the big price. Budget direct. Insurance solved.
Just go back here a little bit.
Without the big price. Budget
So what's your thoughts on that? That's in Melbourne too. That's a Melbourne police car. So this is, you know, Chinese Communist Party territory.
Yeah, look, there's no denying that. That's for sure. This is fresh. This is a fresh ad.
Mm. So what are they introducing?
It's interesting how you just see like the coins come out from him and he just goes down. So let's just say, you know,
Ready Player One.
Yeah. It's,
like, what's to say this? What's to say this? Like, there's not going to be many jobs that. Like, look at like, you know, 2021. You know, people are getting paid just to fucking share a photo on Instagram. Like, look at the movement of Instagram. Like, let's say we adapt to this phase where you've got to now go in and get because it's all distract the people, so you don't know the illusion, you know, and it'll be all put your goggles on and watch this play out, where it'd be like, you know, those influencers on Instagram with 100,000, 200,000, you know, followers. Yeah. Like, we all got to tune in and watch our play.
It's like LeBron James. Everybody's hanging off him, you know. He puts up that tweet, "You're next to that cop." Yeah.
Did he delete it?
Then he deleted it, yeah. Crazy, man. Like, he just literally just kind of somewhat put a hit out on somebody. Hey, like,
this is the going in, having this conversation with somebody trapped in a 3D matrix is, you could say, the biggest problem with people these days is they do become what they consume. And I had this client daughter-in-law come out and start talking to me. Well, actually, no, I was talking to the son first. And then the daughter-in-law came in and then overheard, and she's like, they were talking about vegans and da-da-da. And she kept saying, "But I seen this video on the internet. I seen this video on the internet. Have you seen the videos on the internet of all the animals getting slaughtered? And have you seen the animals? And I seen this." And I said, you need to stop watching those videos on the internet, first of all. Okay? Because she was like, oh, because they were forcing me. Like, you know, it was almost like they were trying to convert me, like as if it was a religion. And I just throwing down all this shit, eh? And I'm like,
yeah, but how long has she been vegan for? You know what I mean?
Just ask me how long had those documentaries been on Netflix? That's it. They've watched one documentary on Netflix, like Cowspiracy. And that started it. And then, you know, then they followed a blue tick on fucking Twitter that led them down another rabbit hole. Fucking the journey keeps going.
Well, I guess they'll be keen to get the mock meats then. Have fun with that.
To wrap this up, just one quick question.
Yes.
Do you believe that the divorce of Bill and Melinda Gates is true? Think about this. What are they going to do about the Bill and Melinda Gates?
Let's just wrap this up with this, right? Yeah.
What do you think the Bill and Melinda Gates Foundation are going to do with the divorced Bill and Melinda?
What are they? Well, I think it's going to be swept under the rug hard. Not anybody's going to be talking about it. Like, because you know when like a big split happens, right, and it's all over it's just everywhere. I think it was just quickly
the royal family. Yes.
Yeah, I think it was just quickly thrown. Hey, and what about Prince Harry? Did you see him doing a speech or some shit about COVID, about getting vaccines and that? And I was like, hang on a second, you tried to escape, and now you're up here at some exhibition convention thing giving a speech about how important it is to take the vaccine. So obviously at some point, you know, maybe they're like, hey, this vaccine is going to push us to a war. No, but you need to come back just for this one, you know, little and give some bullshit speech to say that it's going to save lives and da-da-da-da-da. So it just proves even when you try to escape from this monarch, you know, the only way...
Well, they killed his mum.
Yeah, well, that's what I was about to get at is like he'll end up dead if he you know, doesn't, you know, I guess do a bit of a sacrifice every now and then. But yeah, I went off your Bill and Melinda Gates thing.
No, we're on that. We're almost there.
Okay. Let's do it.
It's here, right?
Got to log into, you know, got to log into, you know,
what?
Tomorrow.
Yeah, no. 100%, definitely, without a doubt. The push for the vaccine is for population control. That's it. It's
the vacation.
I don't know if the right word is undeniably true. Do I use that word right? Like it's there. It's exposed. I feel that this vaccine is going to lead us to a war where the Luciferian. It's like you must take it. You know, like it's.
Oh yeah.
And it's getting scary. I mean, for the planet, would you take the vaccine?
For the planet? What is this when they're pumping their fucking bullshit propaganda at me? Is that what you're getting at? Because they will start rattling on about climate change again.
Well, it's there. It's not
Nah, but they'll start ramping it up like another thing. Like,
all it's going to take is another catastrophic fire. And probably the best, hey, I'll tell you what.
Careful for the rural people, that's for sure, man.
LA or California will probably burn again this year. You know, something will happen. Like it'll be, you know, or next year. Like just look at it. It's always something, you know, so.
Crazy, eh?
You're staring at me.
Fucking crazy. Chris.
You're just staring at me like
I'm listening to you. That's why, you know.
But yeah, look, that vaccine, yeah, that's what it is. Climate change and or else, because they'll send us to war, bro. They'll drive us to war. So this is all going back to the crypto. Like it needs to fucking boom in, 6 to 12 months, and then make that escape to the fortress.
Yeah, exactly right. And whatever's left, I suppose you can drop it into the two big boppers. Yeah, or just Bitcoin. Yeah, I guess.
I think at the end of the day, I think everyone needs to just have some Bitcoin. That's it. You know, forget about having that 50 grand cash in your safe. Get that 50 grand put in Bitcoin. Yeah. Because that 50 grand in the safe ain't doing shit. And it's never going to do shit. Unless you
just devalue, man.
Unless your missus wants fucking pair of shoes. I've got no cash on me. Take it. Buy shoes. But, you can't even get fucking donuts from Krispy Kreme with cash now. So that's saying something. And then you get the vaccine, you get free Krispy Kreme. Think about the connection.
You get free Krispy Kreme? No way. Really?
Pretty much.
Really?
Last year you couldn't. They say cash preferred. All through Alice Springs, they weren't taking any cash from me. Yeah, and that's fucking heavily Chinese communist. Yeah, I remember that. Yeah. Crazy, eh?
Yeah, okay.
So we done, bro?
Yeah, champ. Well,
thanks for coming.
Yeah, no worries. Thanks for having me. It was
Is it a weekly is it a weekly thing or what?
Is it a weekly thing?
Oh, no, every fortnight.
Highly committed.
Yeah, on a Sunday.
Yeah, when something drops,
Fight compilation. Don't know nothing about fighting. Well, we keep everyone updated with crypto. We keep everyone updated with the conspiracies. We keep everyone updated with the vaccine.
Raise the awareness. You know.
So is Bill and Melinda Gates divorce bullshit?
Yes.
Yeah. Okay.
We agree.
Do you reckon
on that?
it's so that she can get his worth out of his thing before the economy crashes?
Yeah.
Seems like it, eh?
Yeah. Because it's a game of chess.
Well, that's it. It's going to fuck everything up. Because Warren Buffett pulled out, right? So if it's going to topple, that means all of his money is in there. Shit's going to flip. There's going to be shit that's going to be non-existent anymore. Better way, get her out, because understand the Bill and Melinda Gates Foundation. Fucking come on, imagine Johnson & Johnson's. Imagine it was like Bill Johnson's and Paul Johnson's separated from being business partners. Johnson & Johnson's what do we do with the name? Guarantee it'll be a rebrand. So that's products. You get what I'm saying? So how can you have Bill and Melinda Gates? This is the people that are saving everyone's life. What, you're just going to separate it? Where's our faith? Where's our trust? Bill Gates can't even save his own marriage, but we expect him to save humanity with his faithful vaccination. So figure it out. Climate change. Look into it.
There we go.
Are we done?
That's it.
See you, people.
All right. Yo.